Ramsey, Montreal. Dear Tammy and Sabu's You Shoot DVD, also available at kfabecommentaries.com. He said he gave you Somas in exchange for showing him your tits. He claimed you wanted 50 Somas, but he ripped you off by only giving you 35. How many times throughout your career have you exchanged drugs for sexual favors? How many times have you been ripped off? Here's the,
oh my God.
deal. JDR016, courtesy of the Board of Figure 4 Wrestling Online. Did you ever offer Tammy Sytch drugs in exchange for sexual favors?
I will say
in the broom closet with the Somas while Chris is in the ring. Did he write that? No,
yeah.
But anyway.
But yes, you're right. I gave her some Somas to show me her tits. And she did.
Yeah, that sounds
what?
convincing.
Say what you will. It sounds like
good
a
job,
good
Terry. You delivered that well.
It was a good deal. But she wanted 50 Somas. I only gave her 35, and she come back and goes, "Motherfucker, don't do that."
By watching that, do you actually think that's a legitimate statement?
I'm giving you your equal time.
No, I never flashed Sabu my boobs for Somas. I've never done any sexual favors for Somas. Zero.
Why would he say that?
I have no idea. Did he look straight in that video?
I think he was pretty straight that day. It's hard to tell.
Listen, I've known Terry for a long time. He's never been pretty straight.
Okay.
No, did not happen.
We have a long question from Ramsey. I'm just going to play you the video.
Don't you love the internet?
Because, well,
and crazy people?
Okay, well, speaking of crazy people, ladies and gentlemen, Sandman on our You Shoot show. Everything seems to happen here.
I heard you tell some sexual stories of Tammy Sytch backstage with Sabu and Joey Matthews. I'm sure there are tons of stories from backstage.
That's the first I heard of that.
Are there any other sexual stories that really stick out about her?
Okay, if you've heard the stories already, that's why I just said before. Yeah, I'd stick the cock to her now. Yeah, we were on the roof of a club in Miami where
we didn't
she
even
was
run
blowing
Miami.
Raven for what's his name?
Andrew. Oh, you talking?
No, not it. Joey Matthews was sticking it in her cock, and she just had her hand out for pills. I've been in like all kinds of towns where Sabu was asking me for pills just to give to Tammy while Chris was still alive. They were in the locker room together. While he would just, Sabu would ask me for pills just to fucking give them to her. So, I've walked into broom closets and she's been blowing them. You know, I tried to get away from it, but obviously I told the story.
You tried to get away from it.
Okay, first,
okay, the floor is yours, Tammy.
Consider
Take a
your
half hour.
source. Consider your source. The man didn't even have his eyes open in that clip. Come on, he was half asleep the whole time he was speaking.
So in public, did he actually say that in public at a rooftop bar in Miami, she's blowing Raven, getting plowed by Joey Matthews?
Okay, here we go. First of all, ECW never ran Miami. We would run Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale.
Secondly, there was never a club on a rooftop of any building, hotel whatsoever. Thirdly, Joey Matthews wasn't even in the company then. He wasn't. I only met Joey Matthews legitimately 3 years ago for the very first time in my life, and it was on an indie show.
You want me to
He was
doubt
never even
something Hack said?
Joey Matthews was never even in the company back then when I was in ECW. Not once. I only met the guy, like I said, 3 years ago. In Milwaukee on an indie show, I think it was, because Masters was there.
And he's not one of the 9.
No, he's not one of the 9. And like I said, I love Terry Brunk to death, but come on. You actually think I'm going to have sexual relations with Sabu? Please.
All right.